Hi, today I'm going to make Lisianthus or Eustoma, a beautiful, lovely, huge flower. Materials required are pink crepe paper and bluish green crepe paper, thin wire, a red sketch pen, color pen, thick wires, a dark green floral tape, a light green floral tape, and yellow colored pips. The measurements are in centimeters. This is the stencil for the petal. This is 5 centimeter wide and 9 centimeters long, and this has got the stem of 1.5 centimeter length. For a single flower, cut 5 pieces, and for a double flower, cut 11 pieces. This is the stencil for the bud. Cut 5 pieces of the bud. This is 5 centimeter by 2 centimeter with 1 centimeter stem. This is of the sepal. Cut 1 piece of the sepal per flower. This is 4.5 centimeters long and 3 centimeters wide. The length of the sepals is 3 centimeters. This is of the small leaf. So cut 2 pieces of small leaf per stem. This is 3 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter long with the stem of 1.5 centimeter length. This is the stencil of the bigger leaf. Again, you can cut 2 pieces per stem. This is 12 centimeters long by 3.5 centimeter wide and 1.5 centimeter stem. This is a strip required to make the ovary. This is 5 centimeter by 1 centimeter. Cut 1 piece per flower. Cut a small piece of light green floral tape, about 4 to 5 centimeters long. Stretch it and wind it on top of the thick wire. Now take 6 pips and chop off one side of them. Hold these against the thick wire that we wrapped with tape, about 1 centimeter from the top, around it, and tie them with the thin wire. Now take the light green strip, apply glue on its back on the darker green side, and wrap this on the base of the pips around the thin wire. This will form the ovary of the flower. Now take a petal and first color the throat of the petal with red sketch pen in a V shape. Down a little towards the stem also. Then with the help of scissors, just curl the top side of the petal. Give it a proper curl, hold it for a few seconds so that the paper takes a shape, and then stretch the lower middle side of the petal like this, so it forms a shape. Then on the top side again, stretch the paper gently so you get ripples, frills on top, and then take the center portion of the petal and give it a fold, a sharp fold like this, and make 5 petals like this for the single flower. Now take the petal and apply glue on the stem, halfway on the stem like this, and stick the other petal on it at a slight angle. like this. Then take the second petal. Again apply glue on it and stick the third petal again at an angle. So stick all the 5 petals like this. After the petals have dried properly, just flick it over and apply glue behind the first petal the same way, and fold it over inside like this and stick the last petal on it, forming a funnel. If you want, you can insert a pencil on it inside and rest the petals on it. That makes it easier. So just fold it like this, stick it. So this forms the flower. Now take the stem that we've prepared, apply glue on its base below the ovary, and insert this through the flower. Pull it down till it rests on the neck of the flower, and stick it. Tie the base of the flower with the thin wire and twist it. And take the sepal, apply glue on it, stretch it a bit, and wind this round the flower. Like this. Cut a small piece from the dark green floral tape. Stretch it and wind this from the base of the flower till about 2 or 3 inches down the wire. And this is how the single flower would look. Now I'm going to make the bud. Now take a piece of the bud and stretch the center and apply glue on its stem, about half of its stem, and stick the other one on it, overlapping and in a straight line. Again apply glue and stick the next one again in the same way. Stick all the other 2 like this. Now put the glue on the first one and stick it over. First roll the inner side like this and then just stick the glue on the stem, on the first one. Like this. Take a smaller thick wire about 7 inches long and put it inside the bud, and then tie the bud with the wire, with a thin wire. Now take the sepal, apply glue on the base, and stick this round the bud. Apply glue in the middle of each sepal and stick it to the flower, to the bud. Like this. Now cut out a piece from the dark green floral tape and cover the whole stem of the bud. First stretch it and then wind it round the base of the bud and then on the wire. Now take a small leaf first and give it a gentle curve like this, and then score with the scissors in the center, so you have a midrib. Now take the bud and bend the wire about 1 inch from the other side, just a little bend, and then take the dark green tape stretch it, then hold the bud on the stem of the flower. The height of the bud should be higher than the flower, and then wind the green tape on it. Now take the 2 leaves and hold them on the wire opposite to each other. First hold one and wrap the tape on it. And then take the second one, hold it opposite to the first one and wrap the tape around it. Take the tape down to the end of the wire. And this is how the flower would look with the bud. Now just give a slight curve to the bud wire towards the flower. And this is how your single flower would look. In order to make this double flower, I've already made the flower. It's the same thing with the same center and everything, and then I've taken 6 more petals and attached them in the same way as I did earlier for this, except that you don't need to color the centers of these petals. Now just apply glue on the first one and make a funnel of this just as we did earlier. And this is how it will look, the second funnel. Now apply glue on the base of the first funnel that we made, the flower, and insert this through the second one that we made. Just pull it down. Position the petals. And this is how the flower would look. Now in the same way as we did earlier, take a piece of sepal, stretch it, apply glue on it on the base, and put it around the flower. Like this. Now in the same way as we did earlier, take the green tape and wind it around the flower base, and the same way attach the bud as we did for the single flower. I have already attached one bud now. This is optional again. Buds, if you don't want to put any, then you don't need to. And going on, I am going to put another bud. And then the larger leaves in the same way as we did earlier. And this is how the double flower would look with the leaves and both the buds. And this is your single flower. This is how it will look.